It's Hina, probably. Um, Probably, I would not be surprised at this point if she was praying to the Ice Father specifically, since she was in his temple, for guidance on how to deal with the party that she's been thrust into. Okay. Hina, where are you? Yes, no, I was. I meant her character sheet. 21. Thank you. Yeah, she's gonna try and relish that as long as she can. The one sense of familiarity she has.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while.
My biggest
Oh,
question
stop.
is the tailor's shop open first thing in the morning? Because Beck never got his clothes. I'd wake up, maybe like grab something small to eat on the way out, and just start walking around the town or city.
Yep, I got it.
I'll walk in. Good morning. I'm looking for 2 sets of clothes, one uh, plain traveling clothes, and something a little nicer, I guess. Beck's just gonna start sifting through it. Oh no. What do I have to investigate in a clothes rack?
Whether a style would look good on you or not.
Everything looks good on Beck. 14. I just wanted my ruffled shirt. The button ruffled shirt that I can like leave 3 buttons open to expose his nice chest. Dreams never come true in this world. If Beck literally can't find that, they'll ask the seamstress for help. Well, then I'll ask for her opinion. What does Beck look better in, the black ruffled shirt or the white ruffled shirt? Because that's how we start this day. is a classic color. I'll go for the white. How much for both? Alright, that's not too bad. I handed the 4 gold. Thank you. Good day. I'm gonna... Do I still have access to the inn room or no? Alright, he would go back and quickly change out of his old, probably grimy clothes into his new clothes. He wants to feel fresh. Move on to someone else. I'm not awake enough. I'm still groggy from my nap.
Um, Starry has like a lot on her mind right now. I think um she would go to like head outside with Fox, and because of the fact they're always traveling all the time, and like I imagine she would probably do this when they could. But I feel like recently she wasn't able to let them do so because of how fast the cart was moving. But like, trying to like give Fox a chance to like run around and play and whatever. Um, Maybe take Fox towards the Wild Daughters Temple. But like, she's just like walking. She's not really intently like planning on doing anything particular. Just trying to clear her head after the day before. Mm-hmm.
And does Nero wake up?
Depends on how loud it is outside.
Well, when do you normally wake up?
She wakes up with noise.
Okay, well then Draco's probably awake before her. So Draco's gonna get up, and he's gonna go look for something to do. I mean, he's definitely not as wealthy as the rest of them, so but he's quite strong, so maybe he'll go somewhere and see if he can help out for a few hours or something and maybe earn some coin or something. Hauling or carrying. Sure. I will. Well, Drago has no idea what the rest of everyone else is doing, so he's just gonna keep working till he'll have like left a message with, I guess, Beck, because Beck was kind of there, so he'll tell like the lady, because he probably left before Beck came back, so he'd probably tell the lady like, if my companion come back, let him know that I'm working. Where are you working? I don't know. So I'll just work either all day or until someone comes get me.
That sounds like a no. Hmm.
Sorry, my cat was bothering me. Was there a question directed towards me? Because I did not hear it. I don't imagine my thing would take super long, depending on how far away the tailor shop was from the. We can do nearest thing first.
Um. Okay. Probably just actually gonna sit and process for a minute, like what needs to get done still, and what steps should be taken next. So actually, let's go back to Beck because I'm not really prepared.
Alrighty. In that case, Beck is gonna get up and he's gonna go to the Temple of the Stormfather.
Storm
That's a
sword.
new one.
The Storm Sword. Wow. Yeah, I'm still waking up. That was a
Thor?
really nice, needed nap. That is messing with my brains. Even as it was leaving my mouth, I'm like, what the hell am I saying? Yeah, yes, the Father Sword.
The cell sword?
I think I'm just gonna. There's like a fighting pit kind of thing, right? Just jump in. All right, Beck is gonna see if anyone's willing to go, just like for a little bit of sparring. I'm not like, I don't want like full weapons right off the bat. Like, hey, I just need to clear my head. Do you mind being like my sparring partner for a bit? Traveling clothes. Okay, I see someone that. I just need him to like hold his shield up while I get some aggression out. Yeah. Thanks. Been at this for a while. The what?
Stratus Tempesta means. I'm not actually
I'm
gonna
sorry.
say.
I only just converted to Storm Sword like yesterday. What is that? Uh oh, that's what the armor means. I mean, it's tempting, but I've got some responsibilities I have to take care of before I think of anything else. I do a lot of traveling. It's a tempting offer, but I will think on it. Probably after like 10 to 15 minutes, I'll prep myself to go to the Temple of the Ice Father.
Celia.
Nira and Tina. I think we did.
She sold it to him because she's still asleep. Um, I mean, she probably would have gone washed up and everything, and then probably gone to see if she could find a stall that she could get food or something, or even see. Yeah. Hopefully one that will actually be willing to sell to her. Fair enough. What a great way to start the morning. But yeah, she'll look specifically for some food, see if there's any other stalls, I guess, nearby that, like, near them. And then after getting some food and such, I think she's gonna see if she can find anybody else from the party.
This is something I now know. Which odd jobs in town? Well, Beck doesn't know that part. Is the general around? I'm gonna go bother him. Politely. Morning, General. Have you seen Celebrin? Oh. Alright. That was not the answer I was hoping for, so... Guess I'll wait for him to come out of his room or something. I'm kind of avoiding Nira for a second, who I assume is sharing a room with him. Little bit. No. Picking my moments. Little girl with a lot of emotion and attitude. I'm choosing when to talk to people. Celebrin was the first on my list. Alright. Thanks, though. I'm gonna start looking for Celebrin. Does he notice me at all? Or is he, like, staring out? I'm going to sneak up behind him and go, boo! A deck save? Okay. Well, he's taking a swing.
Make dex saving throws. You get thrown off the building.
Fireball.
19. If So what? I scare him and he like just throws a left hook at me. I'm gonna dodge it. Good morning to you too. Breaking the tension.
Hard to have tension when you're dead.
You and I are going somewhere. A tavern. We're not drinking though. Too early for that. Because I need a place to talk to you. We're going to a tavern. And I'm going to drag him out the door. Oh no, my arm's around him. I'm doing the buddy walk with him. Let's go, bud.
And with that, actually, Nero will leave her room.
What was the name of my place? The Sleepy Troll? I want to bring him back there. Oh. Darn.
Even after all these sessions, we still don't remember that.
That was a week ago, and then the last time was like a year
No,
ago.
well, okay, but I remembered that.
Some of us don't have perfect, eidetic memories. Miss Perfect.
I remembered it too.
You were
I
just
wasn't
there.
gonna commentate.
Is that the shadier tavern? Good. I'm going there. I know I just took him to a tavern. And I just want to know the barkeep's just his facial expression when I say, "Hey, I just need some ice waters. We're only going to be here for a couple minutes." Yeah, I know it's weird, it's awkward, but hey, I'm gonna make it worth your while. I'm gonna give her a gold piece. Just all right. I'm gonna plop down next to Celebrin. I'm assuming we just took a seat like against the wall, away from the front door. Perfect, my kind of place. Here, got you some water. I spent a lot of last night thinking to myself about what we're going to do with our group going forward. And I think one of the things we need to do is have a serious, mature conversation. But I wanted to start with you and me to start because I know there's been some past tension between us, and I can't help but feel I've brought up some current ones. I wanted to have an honest talk with you about where we stand. Especially after Mukatara. So where do we stand right now, Celebrin? I don't blame you. Yeah, I can see how that happened. That in that moment, that was not my intent. My thought was, if I can end this in one blow so he doesn't feel anything, I'll set him free. And that proved to be, he was a little too resilient. Yep. I'm not proud of. Had we tried discussing that in the moment, I feel he would have screamed for help, and we can't change that. I'm not trying to justify that. I did what I thought was best. I thought I was doing the best I could in the moment. Clearly that was far from it. But I want to be able to move on from this going forward, because right now we're pretty fractured, all things considered. We've been fractured for a while, and we have not been putting it together. So, how do you think we improve from here? Just you and me. I'm asking about that. Agreed. Understandable. That's okay. I'm sorry. I know. Just from where you started took and it appeared to being able to say that, just it doesn't only just make me laugh a little bit, it does show how much you've grown since then. Makes me a little proud of you. Look, you may not be my biggest fan right now, but I have come to respect and love you guys. All right? I'm not the best at showing that, but I am trying to be better. Can we at least come to an agreement on one thing for the group? To try and understand each other moving forward. Because clearly there's been too much miscommunication on a lot of things. That's all I ask. I am probably going to need to talk to Hina and Star Eye first. What's that? Oh, right. Yeah, she was there. I'm sorry. I woke up and she was on the cart, and I'm going to be entirely honest with you. I have no strong feelings one way or another where she comes back. I do understand where you're coming from, and we'll figure something out. I'm sure we'll think of something. I mean, worst case scenario, we just put you in a suit of armor with a helmet on. No one sees your face. Well, one step at a time. We have an idea for how to get you out, and that's as far as I've gotten. Sounds good. I give it a minute before I follow behind him. Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna let everyone know, and I guess I could narrate this as if this was her saying it, but I'm just all over the place in my brain. She wants to go to the Fate Keeper's temple.
You're going to the Gatekeeper? Need to change lights. That was Star Eye. There's my lights.
There's some questions I have.
Would
And-
you like someone to accompany you there at least?
I mean, if you want to come along, I'll leave that
Yeah.
up to you.
I'm not doing anything else. I'll come along.
Sure.
Oh, that's where you went.
He looks busy.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him. Maybe we'll talk to him afterwards.
Sounds like a plan.
We'll head inside.
Star I will follow.
No, I'm just wondering why they're warm enough to even be able to do that. It's the middle of winter, and I'm freezing. Oh, yeah, no. She's scandalized.
First, she's
Kids
just, her
nowadays.
face is just going bright red right now. Like, Starry like motions. Starry in
what
all of her layers.
I would offer my hand to help guide her while she covers her face, but I think she's still too short.
She like motions.
Right,
to,
except she's like
near.
toddler sized. I'd have to bend over sideways. Come on. No.
You probably could.
I could, but I'm not going to. No offense. I will guide her inside while she dies of embarrassment.
No.
You're not there.
I know, I just don't like it.
Doesn't affect you.
Hi. Is there someone I can speak to about large questions? I guess I can ask it that way. I suppose. Sorry, this is sort of strange. You're obviously a follower, you're here. Do you... Sorry, this is a really hard question for me. So, the whole thing about fated ends, I'm trying to figure that out. I know that's more the Ice Father's domain, but I've already spoken to them, and they seem just as lost as I am. How do you know if you've reached the end of the string, though? I guess I'm more concerned with the premature ending rather than the extended one. Intervene how? I get that. I just trying to understand. No, no, I'm just. No, it's. I have reason to believe that it was a god's intervention that caused my mother to die. Hmm.
Yes? Why? Oh, I'm just here with her. I I can see why. She just like points to him. Not trying to be rude. Like her tone's not trying to be. Uh, you guys have no sense of self-preservation.
Y'all are gonna get hypothermia.
You have no sense of self-preservation, which is strange considering who you serve. It's
I
very
think
cold
he's
out and
trying
it
to
offers
ask
no
what
protection.
clothes.
But it's cold? And what protects you from... Do you feel warmth off of it? She'll like reach out and like poke it. Oh, that's actually kind of... That's actually kind of useful. Huh. Still feels very weird. I'm sorry. It just with where I grew up in, this is just very, very strange to me. I mean, it's all part of nature. Says the one who's using magic to keep himself warm. But you're using it.
It's not that it wasn't helpful, I just don't think this is a question I'm ever going to be able to understand. You can try it if you'd like. Thanks for the attempt anyway. Yulia? Hmm. I see. Hmm.
She definitely gets her looks from her mom.
Yeah.
Mean.
Their hair color's similar. Like Bex and hers. Well, he certainly tried. Can't fault him for that.
Out of character question, is he dressed properly? Oh, I was looking at the Discord screen. I didn't, so it was covering that part. Oops, sorry.
I'm Nira. Yes? Why do you ask? I told him I did. Yes, he's my father. I was asking your son, because he's the one that I saw. The whole concept of the fated end, I really don't understand it. Right. That's what I'm afraid of. Sorry. A god, but a goddess guiding someone to their end? Okay. Of course. Right. Okay. That helped a bit. I don't know if I'm ever. I don't think I'll ever understand, but I think you said that, so. Right. Thank you. I'll certainly try. Thank you again.
No, I was just here to support her.
Thank you. Nira's probably just gonna sit there for a little while. Not pray, but like try to feel any semblance of similarity to what her mother would have experienced.
Nice.
Good for him.
I pull myself together.
You said I was almost at the temple? Oh, okay. I'd go inside looking for Hina.
If she was needed at this point, she would probably stop. She will stay there as long as she possibly can, but if someone needs her, she's gonna see to the need.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so if Beck needs her, yeah.
Is she kneeling?
Yes.
I'm gonna kneel next to her.
How subtle are you about it?
Not subtle at all.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just open one eye at you, like, yes.
Are you busy? Well, I'm important busy, I mean.
Not too busy. I've been at this since a long time.
I was wondering if I could borrow your ear for a second.
My ears don't come off, but I can go with you if that's what you mean.
Okay, I... I can't tell if you were making a joke or not. Was that your attempt at humor? Because it was really nice.
Yeah,
What?
probably. I don't know what that was, to be honest with you. Anyway. Yeah, I'm available. Where are we going?
I mean, I didn't really have any place in mind. I just wanted to have a quick chat.
Oh, okay. Then
I
what is
wanted
it?
I wanted to check in to see how you were doing. It's been nothing but emotional stress since you joined, and that's not your fault. It's just comes with the territory with our group. I wanted to make sure you were doing okay.
I mean, been better. Though if I've been preserved for 10,000 years to take charge of this group in some capacity, then, why? Just looking up at the gods like, why? Why would you do this to me?
I look up with her. Yeah, what the hell? I'm a handful. Sorry, I'm trying to break tension.
Oh, you're all right.
I stole Celebrant a second ago, but I'm making my intentions known that I'm trying to check in with everyone so we can have a mature conversation as a group later. Trying to patch up the cracks in our group because things have been bad for a while.
So I've noticed. Well, tell me your version of the events. What makes it so bad?
Too many emotions and not enough trying to understand one another.
I'll step in and correct what you just said. I agree with the second part, not enough understanding. However, too many emotions isn't an issue. Running on
many-
your emotions is an issue, but having them is not an issue.
That would clarify what I meant, yeah.
Okay. Because if we had no emotions, we wouldn't really be people now, would we?
Nope. All right, be honest. What can I do to do better?
Where do I begin?
I was looking for one thing. I wasn't expecting there to be more than one answer.
Oh, let me try that again. What was that one thing? Okay, I'm being honest. It's hard to say what is someone's fault and what isn't someone's fault in a scenario like this. Because people, as we were saying, are people. People just have things. If you're wanting everyone to be understanding of each other, then I think it should start with you.
Okay.
Because if I can be quite frank with you, you're the one who seems to argue the most with people.
I can't deny that.
That's
And
not saying that you can't be you, but just food for thought.
no, it's good food for thought. Part of me just worries sometimes about our party's, I don't even know what the right word for it is. Eagerness. They're so quick to latch on to something, to try and figure out everything in the moment, that they don't take a step back. It always feels like we're rushing into one thing after the other, and as someone who has done his fair share of rushing, taking a step back gives you a clear picture, you know?
I understand where you're coming from, but have you ever considered why they rush into things? That goes back to the understanding. There's probably a reason they do it.
I get there's a reason they're doing it. I'm not saying the reason's wrong. Regarding yesterday in particular,
I was there. I saw it.
I know. I knew something was up. I knew there was more than what was being led on. I was just told to be careful about what I say to her, and then having Starai and Nira go off like that, like I genuinely became worried for a second that they were gonna invoke someone's wrath. We didn't know who they were. We knew they were the leader of a nation. So it's like, or a city state, at least. Do we really need to piss off more people in higher power?
I don't understand. Who have you pissed off in high power?
Well, Celebrant's pissed off a god and
Oh.
their entire following.
I don't know about their entire following, but maybe
Most
the
of their
center of
following.
it, sure.
We've pissed off the Crypathos by stealing their giant magical bomb. That
I thought
vampire guy.
Pathos was bad.
Crypathos is bad.
So why do we care?
Because now they're going to try and kill us even more.
And I haven't seen that happen at all.
Not yet.
Okay, and when it happens, we'll be ready for it?
I'm hoping. I can't say for certain. I will definitely do my best to take out as many of them as possible. Not the point. The point is very quick to act and not think ahead. A lot of us have that issue. But I will take your advice to heart. And I hope everyone attends our party meeting. Do you know where Starry went?
You went with Nira.
Oh. I was hoping to save Nira for last. Alright. Guess I'll go find them. Do you know where they went?
I heard something about Fate Keeper's Temple.
Well, I was gonna stop by there anyways. Might as well go now. Thanks, Hina.
Yes, of course.
Hey, for what it's worth, I'm glad to have you with us. You're a good person. Slash, little demigoddess.
Thanks, I guess.
You're welcome.
All right then. Hina will leave the little area she's in and go join the rest of the party, whoever's here. It's like, okay. You'll sit with Zelia then.
Hey, what's up?
Not much.
Fair enough.
Good morning.
Morning.
Sleep well?
As well as I could. Starry, can I borrow you in a few minutes? I have something I want to quickly wrap up here in the temple, and then I wanted to talk to you about something.
I suppose so.
Sounds good. Are you heading back to the Ice Father's temple?
Starry looks up at Nira. Is that where we're heading back?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
That's where we're going then.
I'll come find you in a few minutes then. I'm gonna walk into the Fate Keeper's temple. Is shirtless boy still around? I'm gonna walk up to him. I forgot his name out of character. What's his name again? Adarin. I'm gonna walk up to him.
Adderall. Sorry.
Not sponsored.
Sorry.
It's Adarin, right?
Yes.
No, I'm saying that to him in character. I have a question about your guys' schedule. I'm gonna. Is he sitting or? I'm gonna get down on his eye level, so I'm not looking down on him. Is there a point where you guys don't study? Okay. Does she have free time later? Do you know that? Cool. I'd like to spend more time with my daughter if able, and I'm assuming she's in a class or something right now, so I can't bother her, correct? All right. Look, if you want to do this, if you want to just do me a favor and let her know that I'd like to see her again today. There's some things I still have to talk with her about. All right? Guess I'll just come back in the evening then. And here I was thinking I'd treat you guys to some nice sweets or something. But if you don't want to be involved,
I look like I'm 5 to you.
to be honest, I only just found my daughter, and dealing with kids is still new to me. Yes, I'm trying to bribe you with sweets. Is it going to work or not? That is something I was trying not to think about. Whatever. I just want to talk to my daughter again, so I'll come back later. If you just want to let her know that I want to talk to her, then you do me a favor. Is that enough? Thank you. I'm gonna walk out because I'm not happy with him. I have no other business, so I'll go back to the Temple of the Ice Father. He's not. Weird. I'm gonna go back to General Tavarian real quick. Hey, General, has Celebrin come back at all? Weird, because he left before me. That's upsetting. And also not a good sign because of where we are. Alright, if he's gone for a few more hours, I'm going to start looking for him. You're right. I know you're right. I don't like it either. No, I can relate is what I meant. Daughter likes the high priestess guy's son. And he's always shirtless. The fake keeper. The high priest, Din or something. His son likes my daughter, and my daughter likes him, and I was not ready for that revelation after just finding her. Yes. His. I will. How many hours has passed since my conversation with Celebrin? Okay. I'm gonna go find Star Eye then. Are they hard to find? Or are they just sitting in the temple?
Oh, I did not hear my name originally. I'm sorry. I was like listening, but I didn't hear my name. Star would have been probably just like waiting in kind of like the main area.
I'm gonna go grab her then. Not actually physically, just you know what
Okay,
I mean.
I was about to say.
Yo,
What did you want to talk about?
I wanted to clear the muckiness of yesterday and make sure you and I were still good.
I mean, the conversation yesterday wasn't that great.
I know, and I'm trying to be better. Wait, is Nira still with you?
They were both in that same area where everyone else is, right?
I would assume so.
So you're within earshot.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Sorry, before you and I talk, I have to tell Nira one quick thing. Nira,
Okay.
I don't know
Yes.
why, but when I was talking with Celebrin earlier, he left first, and he's still not back yet, so I don't know where he is at the moment.
Where did he say he was going?
He didn't.
That is incorrect out of character. He did tell you where he was going.
I don't remember then.
Temple of the Time Archivist.
Time Archivist, that's right. He's going to the Time Archivist Temple. This he mentions it. But
Yes,
shrine.
it's a shrine, not a temple. You're right. Okay.
That was a couple hours ago, so I don't know what's up with him.
He's
Think-
probably praying. The last time I interrupted him while he was praying, he got really upset. But I guess I'll go look for him.
I just figured you want to know.
Thank you. She'll go out to find him.
Right, I'm gonna sit with Stareye then. Alright. Be honest with me. Where do we stand right now, Stareye?
Probably not on the best of terms, if I'm being completely honest, Beck.
I say I'd be surprised if I hadn't heard that answer today yet, but no, I've heard it plenty. I want to have a mature conversation with our entire group, but before that, I want to check in with everyone. Because I am trying to be better and I do want to patch up things that happen.
You do realize, Beck, that we do try to have mature conversations a lot, right?
Sometimes they just devolve, and I know I'm not the sole
But
proprietor that I am a part of that, but I am trying.
But the point I'm making is we try to do that. And whenever we're trying, then it just blows up. It's like you have no trust in the rest of us.
Regarding yesterday, it's not that I didn't trust you. I was scared for you. Right
I
before
don't-
our conversations, I was told, be careful with what I share with, I'm forgetting her name out of character, her title at least. The Maharani. I was told to be careful with that. She is the
I-
leader of a city-state. And I understand there was some kind of mystery involving her, and I'm not saying you guys were wrong for trying to figure that out. But in that moment, with all the emotions rising and tensing up and the yelling, I got scared for you guys.
You also never informed us of that before we went back into that room.
I didn't think I needed to be honest. It was an important conversation for me. Like, should we agree that the sole reason for that conversation was for my benefit?
Yes,
To learn that
but we
I'm
could
not
have
dying.
accidentally shared information that we shouldn't have with anything in regards to you. Without knowing that, the rest of us couldn't have that sense of caution. Yes, we could have had a sense of caution, which we all did, but we didn't have the same type. Do you understand what I'm getting at? That was important information the rest of us needed to know. And that we were blind to because we didn't.
I get that. Look, I'm not trying to justify what happened. It happened, and I want to patch that. I think we have different levels of priority and what we get fixated on for things. You wanted to know more about her. You tried casting that spell in a room full of her guards, mind you. Again, I was scared. I didn't know how they would react. I wanted to diffuse it. And in the
I
moment
tried-
afterwards, I got upset with you, probably when I shouldn't have. And I'm sorry for that. Really.
It's going to take time, Beck. It's
I know.
going to take time.
I know.
Because no matter how you put it, it wasn't right. If you're trying to be better, then how you approach us in situations of when you're scared, that is a big reflection because it felt like we were all being talked down to. It didn't feel like you were concerned for us. It felt like you were angry with us. It felt like you were better than us. We're all a party. We're all in this together.
I know. It wasn't ever my intention, really.
It's not going to fix itself overnight, Beck. It's
I
going
know.
to take a long time.
And I will do what I can. All I'm asking is that you meet me halfway on it.
I can't make that promise, Beck. I've been trying to help for so long. I've been trying to give the benefit of the doubt for so long. I can promise to keep an open mind, but I cannot promise to meet you halfway.
All right. It's not the answer I was hoping for, but it's one I'm given. I respect your answer. So where do you think we go from here?
I don't know. Do you have anyone else you need to talk to, or...
Well, Nira. I don't really know if I need to talk to Zelia. She kind of seems apart from everything. She hasn't really been with us long enough. I still want her at the main conversation, but as a one-on-one, I don't think I need to.
When you go to talk to Nira, give her chances to speak for her as well. And I would say about maybe trying to have a mediator.
Well, Mel's gone, so the best next candidate would probably be Celerin. But I will. Thanks, Star Eye.
I'm going to go off to pray for a while.
Sounds
At least
good.
until you're ready for the meeting. I'll just be outside. I won't head far.
No worries. Is Ilya also across the room?
She's just around. She's just around.
I'm just gonna walk up to Zelia behind her, just tap her on the shoulder. You good?
She just kind of like raises her hands up and shrugs. I mean, that was quite a display yesterday, but
No lingering ill emotions you want to say?
no.
All right. Just thought I'd check. Good talk, Zelia.
Sounds good. She's like, I don't really care.
Yeah. I will head towards the shrine. I'm gonna go talk to Drago real quick.
Nice.
Drago, is this all you've been up to all day?
I don't really have anything else to do. You all seem to not really be doing anything, so I figure while we're here, I'd do something productive.
Oh, so you're just keeping busy. I thought you were strapped for cash or something.
Well, I mean, I'm not the wealthiest, that's true.
Did you want to buy something? I can give you some money.
No, I'm simply working. It's a habit of mine.
Oh. Alright. You're doing okay then?
Yes? Why would I not be?
No, I just thought I'd double check with you.
Well, thank you, I suppose.
No problem. Keep up the good work.
I will.
Good talk, Drago. I'm gonna go to the I'm gonna go to the time archivist shrine. I'll give them a second before I just walk in and take over the conversation. No conversations. I will walk up closer then. I'm gonna gesture like towards her, like, good.
She's not going to respond to you.
Well, all Beck has to go off of is that the last time Mira interrupted him, it didn't end well, so he's not going to interrupt Celebrant either. So I'll take another step back and sit and wait for him. Who did she ask? Just to the group or just one of us? I'm waiting for my friend to finish praying so I can talk to him. We're good. At least I'm good, at least.
I don't think so at the moment, but I'll find you if I decide I do. Thank you. For what? Don't worry about it. Hmm? Sorry. As far as I know. Fine.
Also, I'm here, Celebrant. That one was not on purpose. My bad. Almost being the key word.
That's cool.
Nara, I've been checking in with everyone individually because I want to have a conversation with everyone to see where we stand. Are you willing to talk if Celebrant's a mediator between us? If you need more time, I understand.
No, Beck. There's not enough time to heal this wound.
I understand. Well, I can't change your mind on that, so whenever you want to talk, be available. I'm gonna stand up and walk away. Back to the Temple of the Ice Father.
What? Why should I?
Ouch, says Jason and not his character.
I don't know how. That's real helpful. Figure it out. I know. Thanks. Sorry, the last word cut out. Did you say back? Oh. Probably. I have to fix my mask of I give a shit about this. What? I mean, let's go for 3. Why not? Go ahead. Yeah. don't think I don't know that. Aren't you supposed to be the most supportive? You're not responsible. I never said anyone was responsible. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to reel it in. I'm trying to keep it together, and I can't seem to hide it in front of you. I don't want to be like this. It just keeps happening. I have no semblance of control. I'm being dragged around by people I barely know. Just... And I don't understand why. And I want to understand why, but I'm trying to keep it together and I can't. And I wanted to try and keep it from you because you don't need to worry about me so much. But I can't hide anything anymore. I don't even know how to function though. I don't want it to. I just don't know how to stop it. My whole life is fight to survive, fight to live. I don't know where that ends and living begins. And when everything I feel other people do jeopardizes my chance to live, I don't know what to do. I don't understand. All I know is hide, live, lie, survive. I don't know. I don't know what to do, and I don't want to drag you down with me. And go where? But isn't that running from responsibility? Isn't that even worse? I will think about it. I can't in good conscience make that choice right now. But I will consider it, I promise. Is that okay? I will, I promise. Well, if we're supposed to go talk to Beck, we should probably do that sooner rather than later. Okay.
Beck would be kneeling in front of the shrine. Altar. Where Nero, or not Nero, where Hina was a second ago. My eyes are closed, so I can't tell who's behind me, but if I'm willing to guess, it's... Oh. Well, I think it's him, I guess. What's up? You change your mind then. Alright. Do you want to go somewhere more private? Alright. I'm not bringing you back to that seedy tavern. Any recommendations for a good spot? Alright. Let's at least clear it with either General or the Priestess before we just take it.
Hey, Papa. See over there. Is that meeting room available? Do you know if anyone's going to be using it anytime soon? Alright, thank you.
Alright, that worked out. Lead the way, Celebrin. Does he know where the room is? Because you only said we got brought up to the temple, to the third floor. I just imagine he stood there for like a good 10 minutes, like, which way was it? I'm gonna plop down and I will summon Galhenna so she can have a moment to roam. Hope you don't mind if she's just present. She's been feeling antsy. And I know that because I can starting to feel her emotions and it's really upsetting.
When have I ever minded her presence?
Just, figured I'd get your consent before I just do something.
Okay.
Not gonna lie, I had discarded what I had planned because you said no, and now you changed your mind, so I don't know where to begin.
Shall I start then?
Sure. Because my initial part was I wanted to check in with everyone, see where we are, and how we can patch it. So let's check in. How bad is our relationship right now?
I was under the false assumption that you and my father came from similar backgrounds and that you were anything alike. I started to put my trust in you. Maybe not as a father, but as a friend. And everyone likes to argue with me, but I know my own experience far more than anyone else would know my experience. The way that vampire boy described his situation to you, all I could see was me. And maybe he was beyond saving, we didn't know that then. But if he was beyond saving, why wasn't I beyond saving?
because for all intents and purposes, I should be beyond saving. But then it seemed to him that you befriended him and then immediately stabbed him in the back. And if you could do that so easily to someone who didn't deserve the chance to live, then who's to say you couldn't turn around and do the same thing to me? And that trust, that shattered any form of trust I had for you, and I don't think I can ever find a way to rebuild that back. And I know you couldn't have known that. And I know that's just my head talking to myself, but my whole life has been about preservation. Just living. Just survive. That's your job. But knowing that I let someone in so close who could just so easily do that, it destroyed me. And then this isn't related to you, but now we're surrounded by Fate Keeper things, and I'd heard about my mom from the Guardian of all people. And that's on my mind. And I'm just overwhelmed, but there is a level of trust that we'll never get back. And I'm sorry if that hurts you, but I can't.
No, I'm sorry. I never once considered that, and now I feel terrible. I had even asked the Ice Father Priestess about that situation. She mentioned there might have been something more underlying, because I'm sorry.
If I were anyone
Wow,
else, it probably wouldn't hurt so bad, but unfortunately, I'm not someone else. You got me. Take it or leave it.
Wow, yeah, that hurt a lot more than any knife could. And I have no one but myself to blame for that.
And I don't even care that you yelled at me yesterday, because by then I'd had nothing. There was nothing. I don't remember what it was even about. I shut down. Out of character, my arm is bleeding. Heck. Sorry. Go ahead.
Alright, that's it's a lot worse than I initially thought.
Well, I will tell you this. Seeing remorse to this degree does up your chances, but I don't know if it's gonna be soon, Beck, and I'm sorry.
No, I get it. I know I haven't been the greatest friend to you guys. I've had my peaks and valleys, and I've had some abysmal valleys recently.
Welcome to the club.
But I am trying now. I'm going to continue to try to earn back what trust I lost.
One thing that would help you, I know he's not here right now, so he can't do anything about it, but try with Amel.
I will. I will try and patch that as well.
Okay. Was there anything else?
A couple things, but I'm sorry, my mind's racing at the moment.
Take your time. I'll wait.
For the few months we've been traveling, I did see you as a friend. You were there for me in Mall, and I have egregiously betrayed your trust in a way I had never intended. And I'm sorry. My intention going forward is that with our group, I do want us to continue traveling. You guys are, despite everything that's happened, you are the people I've built the closest relationship to. And I have a lot to make up for that. With everything we've learned and everything we've done, I can't just walk away without thinking there's something more here. I was told yesterday that I should be dead. I should have been dead 10 years ago. But I'm still here. And I feel like I have a purpose I need to fulfill. Knowing
Welcome
everything
to
that's
the
going
club
on
again.
with... I'm sorry?
Said welcome to the club again.
Yeah, seems to be a lot of that going around. I'm desperately holding on to that belief that I'm built for something more. I want to believe that. And right now that belief is shaky. For what it's worth, there was never a doubt in my mind that if push came to shove, when it came to the Fate Keeper stuff, with Celebrant being hunted, I would have fought for both of you. And I still will.
For me?
Well, as your fiance, if he dies, he'd suffer the worst. And I couldn't bear to witness that.
I suppose that's fair.
Regarding you for a moment, Kurik mentioned that we can kill the interloper to save you, essentially, right?
Can't kill an interloper.
Well,
You can
I
cast him
can't.
away. Can't kill him.
I'm hoping we find some way to, outside the gods, if need be.
That sounds mighty heretical.
As someone who wants to use all options available to him, doesn't mean I won't try. Maybe there's some god who will fight for us, maybe there isn't. Maybe they'll give us a way to fight using their power. I don't know. But I still, even now, even with the cracks, I would fight for anyone in this group. Even Amel. Because as much as he gets under my skin, I still respect that bastard.
Wow.
Shut up, you're not here.
Maybe
Hey, to
don't
his
call him a
face.
bastard to his face.
All right. So where do we go from here?
Forward. I don't know what that looks like, but forward for now.
All right. I'd like to go over two more things then.
What?
I believe we had this conversation in Mall, but if you guys continue to be 100% honest with me, I will be 100% honest with you. Whatever that means to you is what it is. But our group needs to have a clear understanding of one another and our intentions and how we all want to solve issues, quests, etc. Because sometimes there's an overlap that doesn't mesh well. You know what I mean?
I understand.
All right.
That's why a lot of the people in the syndicate don't work with others.
Now on to the other part that I am hesitant to talk about. What happened on Mukatara?
What do you mean?
Well, I know I was brought back to life, but my memory is very hazy on that day. All I remember is I dug a grave for with Galhenna. We got surrounded. I talked to you guys for a brief moment, and then the rest is all darkness. And I'm back, so I don't remember anything of what happened. I remember getting punched in the face a few times.
We were surrounded by the vampire lord's underlings, I guess, and then brought back to the fortress. You were talking to us before you attacked him. He was upset that you hurt his plaything, being Tobias is his name.
Ugh, I don't like the way he says plaything.
No, it was weird for sure. But anyway, the boy you killed's alive.
That I remember vaguely. I remember crying about it at least.
Oh. Because the way he was killed was wrong or something. I don't really remember all the details on that. We fought, he killed you. We were trying to deal with all the stragglers from the outside. And, well, didn't really know if we could bring you back because it was a vampire who did you down, like, did you in, I guess. But then Korik revived you. But actually, before that, you said some things while you were dead.
I did.
Yeah, Celebrant cast Speak with Dead on you.
I do not know how I feel about that. What did I say?
I don't remember. That's what it was.
Okay. That doesn't sound too bad.
I will tell you something that you said to Hina, though. If you act as if you don't want to live, and you make choices that suggest that you're not really going to try and get along with others and you don't really want to live, that she'll kill you herself. So, I'd watch yourself. Yeah, that's what it was.
Whew. I dodged a devil smiting whip. Wow, good thing I made this decision on my own. I have no recollection of that. It's like I have a giant weight on my chest, got lifted, and then it got immediately put back on my chest. Wow, I really puts one's own mortality in perspective on a lot of things. I don't classify as an undead, do I?
No, I don't
Oh,
think
thank
so.
God.
Yeah.
All right. Just we all saw what she did with that whip. I do not want to be on the other side of that.
You know, speaking of her commanding presence and her terrifying whip, do you think she could convince the Fate Keepers people to, not hunt you anymore? Fate Keepers, High Priest. He didn't put out heresy charges, Celebrin. I spoke with him. Well, then it was probably a fake charge put out by your temple, then. Also, what exactly did you find? Because I'm pretty sure Amel said he found the exact same thing. And if you're charged for heresy, then so should he. They should go after the Emperor's son.
Nepotism. Is that the right word for this? I don't think it is.
No, I was gonna say, that's right. But I'm saying, since you know him, who knows? So you're saying she should probably go to the Time Archivist? And then I could remind them that Amel knows about it too. I'd have to out his secret though. Just to the High Priest. Actually, I think Amel. No, I think he was. Amel told me he was planning on it only if it was just us there, but everyone went, so he didn't actually out himself. I think that's the way it went down. I know. You're welcome. Well, you're alive. You're welcome. True. Alright, you should probably contact Amel.
What secret?
What secret is his response? No! Maybe we should have given him your sending stone.
I'm pretty sure that was more than 25 words too. Oh, I know. But you were talking as.
I thought it was because you would be talking to yourself. I can't believe what secret was his response. So what I'm hearing, if he said, no, he doesn't. No. If he said what secret, that means he doesn't see it as a secret. Therefore, we can just tell because there is no secret. I got you. I twist things around in my favor all the time. It's part of my job. So we need to figure out how to get you out of here then. I'm a little worried. No, I'm a little
Don't
worried about
know.
what she said her plan was.
I don't really care.
She's
I was.
conspiring against the Fate Keeper. Trying to ruin any semblance of power she has.
How does she do that?
By getting people to stop following her.
Beck immediately goes like death stare. My daughter follows them. Conversion's fine. Oof. Okay. I immediately went to worst case scenario.
I'm gonna go grab water.
No, you will not grab water. What?
Immediately back to death stare. All right. How do we all? Oh, today is just full of fun. I'm glad to see that there's some life back in your guys' eyes for the day.
How long that lasts.
Well,
Sorry,
probably not
sorry,
that
I shouldn't
long.
have said that. I'm sorry.
You're fine. I know what you meant.
I'm apologizing to Celebrin too. Just like, oh shoot. Said I wouldn't do that. Oh, come on. You were really mad a minute ago. I don't think I like the sound of that. Anyway. We should probably
So-
communicate with everyone else about what the plan is then.
Before we
Or
do,
with the-
just double checking. For now, at least. Are we okay?
I'll say this. As an ally, you are an ally. As a friend,
Gotta work on that.
yeah. Thanks for understanding.
I get it.
And thanks for showing remorse. It definitely helped your case. Anyway, we should get going.
Yeah. We all walk downstairs to a party that's not there because April has walked away and Drago's doing manual labor.
Should we go get Drago? I saw where Drago was. I'll go get him. So Nero will leave to get him. Bahina's still there.
While we have a moment, Celebrin, have you heard what Tavarian has been saying about you? Oh, no, not at all. He's only unhappy that you're so skinny. We're gonna
Where
pump
did
you up.
you hear that?
I hear things.
From who?
I was around.
Were you?
Yeah.
Out of character you were? I thought they were walking outside of the temple at the time.
I'm pretty sure at some point I had heard him say that more than
Huh.
once, because one of the
Alright.
things
Maybe. I don't
Beck tried
remember that.
to trade with Celebrin at one point, and Celebrin kind of brushed him off.
Alright, maybe I'm just remembering wrong then.
You know, Mel's not here to train you anymore. I'm just saying. I got muscle. If you beef
Yes,
up,
so do I.
well, if he beefs up, Tavarian might like him a little bit more.
That's a misnomer.
I don't know what that word means.
How do you say it in common? Celebrin, help me. Okay, how do I put this then? Sure, we'll go with inaccurate. Tavarian likes Celebrin, he just doesn't see him as worthy of his daughter until he beefs up. But he likes him. If he didn't like him, he wouldn't have protected him.
Oh. Oh, that clears up things. Yeah, we still got to beef you up then. Okay. So? Back in the fighting pit. No, he was. He was big. He's a bison. I mean, he had the pointy ears.
He could be a half elf.
I do? I do!
Oh my god.
I never really checked.
I was joking! Anyway, people learn new things about themselves every day, I guess. Didn't think pointed ears would be the last thing you learned about yourself, Beck.
I'm sure there's more things about myself I'll learn.
That was
I
very
meant-
rude to listen to.
I mean, the last thing from right now. Sounds defensive.
I guess he's self-conscious about it.
Sorry.
It's okay, Celebrin. I understand. It was wrong of me to.
I'm
It was wrong of me to try and change you, Celebrin. I accept you for who you are. And there's the antagonistic relationship we know and love.
I don't think that's what you should strive for. That's
Love you
not
too,
what
buddy.
you should strive for. Oh my god. God's why?
It's better than the tension. Let me have it.
She's all but cursing in Ancient Common right now, just looking up at the ceiling, like, why am I doing this?
What time is it?
Time for Nero to go get Drago.
Nier's getting Drago.
I don't know, probably still just hauling stuff around, maybe carrying heavy boxes.
What you got there? What you got there, Drago?
A box. I don't really know what's in it, though.
Oh. Is it heavy?
Not terribly heavy.
Would you like a hand?
I have 2 hands.
Would you like
Don't
an
know
extra
what I
hand?
would do with the third.
Can I help you?
I suppose, yes. If you would like.
We gotta get this job done quickly so you can get back, because I think we're trying to figure out our next steps. Do you know of any way to smuggle someone out of a city?
No.
I was afraid you'd say that. That's a joke. I was joking around. We're friends. Theoretically, what are your suggestions? I should bring my mic with me.
We don't terribly.
Any other ideas?
Sewers make you terribly dirty.
Hmm. Hmm. I don't think our group needs any more shunting, but thanks for the idea. Major ties in what way? Like, give me an example. Okay. Authority to just say let us out? Could they do that for a whole band of people? Hmm. So, how high does high authority have to be? What about the champions? What do you mean they're recognized? Mm. I don't think so. No, honestly, I'd have better luck with the champion of the Ice Father. Actually, I'm very curious as to what you have to say about him. Tell me more. Is a war general, yeah. Hmm.
Yes. Yeah.
How many more do you have? Oh, well, do you want to get it, Drago? If it's only one more, then I'm not going to help. You're much more capable than I am.
True.
Mm. Yeah, I'm not that strong. I just kind of need him because we're regrouping. Thank you. Wait, the Fate Keeper's ordering stuff for you? Oh, okay, I understand now. Sorry, I misunderstood. I thought they were telling you what to get, or they were getting small things for you. I'm just confused. Sorry. I've had a long day. Okay.
There's only 24 hours in a day.
Do you get things like do you get requests for things from them often? Sorry, last question. The high priest's son was wearing this bracelet that helps keep him warm. What is that? How effective are they? Hmm. Mm. All right then. It's a really cool idea. I believe that.
Anyway, I'm done moving boxes.
You too.
Thank you.
All right. You know, Drago, it's really interesting that you've stuck around for so long. I thought you would have left.
I mean, I don't have anything else to do yet.
Perhaps. Kind of a turbulent mess. Are you sure you're gonna want to deal with us?
If you become too much of a problem, I can throw you into a river.
Can you maybe not throw me in a river? You can throw someone else in a river.
I will consider it.
Okay. We'll head back. Hina's still cursing. But not in like a actual cursing sort of way, just like a why me?
You know, I can't understand a word you're saying, but you say it with such passion and vigor. I'm sure it's only nice things, Hina.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Only nice things.
well, Celebrant's ruined the illusion. Yeah, I don't blame her. I'm a handful.
Sorry, being ripped from my time to be here. Of all places. You surely know how to pick 'em! With all I've heard of accusations flying against the Fate Keeper, I'd rather not add more fuel to that fire. But boy, do I have words.
Hey, Hina?
It would certainly be an experience. Yes, Beck.
What's your favorite meal? Oh. Do you like deer?
I don't remember actually.
Oh. Well, if the gods owe you one, I figured, I don't know, I'd pay it forward. Get some deer meat on something, cook it, enjoy a nice meal. Yeah, probably, and best not to put it off for any longer. Should we just use the meeting room again? All right, well, you're gathering everyone. I need to quick word with General real quick. You heard? Heard what? Oh. Oh, you heard that. Well, that cut out, so I didn't hear that. Talk went well with Mira. Just figured I'd let you know. It'll be a rough period of time, but hopefully it's the sign that things will get better between us. All right, quick question. Celebrin. He says he says elves don't get bulky. Is that true? Oh. So he never had a chance. Oh, I needed that laugh. You're the best,
Really
General.
funny because Nero was standing nearby because she was going to talk to him right afterwards.
Oh no! All right. Well, I tried. I offered to help him, but if it's impossible, it's impossible. Oh well. Oh, hi, Nira.
Oh, hi. Oh, hi, Mark.
Hey, Billy. General, I think your attention is better used elsewhere. Oh, look, something else I can go do.
I was going to come say hello and probably hug you, but instead, yeah, you do.
For audio listeners, she flipped off the camera.
Hmm?
I was saying for audio listeners, you flipped off the camera.
But what did Tavarian say? She'll hug him and then oh, I had something I want to say and now I'm not thinking of it. Sorry. I'm not feeling great. Okay, she'll start to say something and then say nothing because I can't remember what it was. And I don't want to dwell here too long. She'll just mutter, "I love you," I guess. I don't know what else to say. I might have to come back and ask you for a favor, but we'll see if it comes to that. Anyway, have fun. Thanks. She'll.
Celia's gonna go chill in a corner. Yeah.
Beck picks her up. No, you're a part of this.
She's in the room.
Oh, I thought you meant she wasn't. She
No,
didn't
no.
walk. She's just
She's in the room. She's just in
Okay.
the corner of the room. Like,
Gotcha.
why am I here?
Gotcha.
Zelia's in the corner of the room. Beck comes over and picks her up. Is like, "No, you're part of this." She's like, "I'm part of this. I'm here. What are
in
you
the circle.
doing?"
Just
Get in the friendship circle. We're having a friendship circle. This is group imaginary therapy right now, and we need to have it.
stabs.
Ow, my liver. All right,
Oh,
now
no.
back to the game.
You're really gonna die from that. Liver wounds are terrible.
Anyway, let's get back to it. Instead of goofing off.
No.
So, we're trying to figure out what our course of action is while we're here. We have a goal we're trying to achieve. We don't really have a way of doing anything about that at the moment. But first and foremost, we need to get Celebrin out of here.
Do we know any ways to get him out?
Actually, I was having a discussion with a an acolyte of the wild. No, what's it called? I'm drawing a blank now. No, not the Wild Daughter.
The Syad?
The Syad, that's the one. Sorry, my brain's dead. Anyway, the Syad's acolyte was telling me theoretical ways to smuggle someone out of a city.
Really?
Yeah, I brought it up with Drago and then told him it was a joke, and then he went off on multiple different ways you could go about doing that.
The
It was
fact
a
that he
great
had
conversation.
more than one is very concerning, but sure, let's assume the best of this. What were the options?
With no connections, we have the sewers. We
Okay.
have disguise Celebrin as a Shroud Guardian.
I don't see that one working.
I could also disguise myself as a Shroud Guardian and pretend I'm taking him prisoner or something. But that's a far-fetched one. I don't like that one, but that's an option. That's true. Imagine doing it twice and it working twice. Anyway. Except we have the dumbest luck and could probably pull it off, but I'm not going to risk it. I'm also thinking if you know someone with authority, that person with authority can just demand the Shroud Guardians move and let us pass.
What, like your dad?
That's an option.
Are the sewers like dangerous, or does it just smell bad?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
Concerning.
Honestly, I was more stuck on the Ice Father champion idea. Of course, that would mean he'd have to be willing to leave.
More so, you'd have to be allowed to leave.
Yeah.
I mean, what's stopping him from accompanying us to the gate and just being like, "Hey, these people are
The
under
High
my authority."
Priestess?
He
If we
could leave the temple for like a little bit, right? He's not gonna go on a journey with us. He's gonna be like, "Hey, let these people through."
Well, hate to leave him, but he has a job to do.
Do you think like a written note or something with like his seal would work?
No, I don't think
Alright.
so. Push comes to shove, we can always try the sewers, but if Papa can just get us through the gate with no issue, I'd go with that, personally.
I mean, wouldn't hurt to ask.
And then there's the issue of actually getting to clear Celebrin's name. The idea with that was to go to the Library of KO and have them rescind their heresy charge against him. Except we don't know who filed it, because Amel and I know for a fact it wasn't the High Priest who filed it.
I forget what was the charge for heresy even for?
He found something that was supposed
So technically, we should all be tried for heresy. Got it.
Oh, absolutely.
Amel also found the exact book that information was taken out of.
They didn't take the book.
No, they took pages out of the book. Well, they took pages out of the book. Oh, whoops, I changed too early.
Okay.
We were thinking Hina could convince them.
Convince them how?
How would we convince them that she's that old? No offense, Hina.
Hina's gonna start rummaging through her bag. Ooh, I have a thought. Actually, I'll just ask it out loud, because I don't really feel like texting. So, I'm figuring, because the longsword she has is her ancient longsword. Would that, yes, it was recently fixed, but would the, design of it make it obvious that it's really old? Okay, and can I convince them that it is mine? Like, is there proof on it that it belongs to Hina? Okay. Hmm. Mm. Would identifying it pin it to me? I'm asking the question, can I use the sword to convince them that I'm an ancient being? I'm gonna try it. Alright. So I'll pull the sword out. This could work, actually. Hmm. That being... I'm saying, though, that if you know that we all know that. You shouldn't be targeted for heresy when we all know that. You're saying it's going to be easier than we were thinking, not harder. Sorry, I'm not used to things being easy. So, we're gonna do this then. I think it's our best bet. I think you not being a fugitive would make life a million times easier. That's true.
You see, I didn't want to say it, but I'm glad someone brought it up.
there any objections or concerns other than what's already been mentioned?
I mean, not in particular. I think my only concern is that if things go south, I do not want to be labeled as, a fugitive and not be able to come back, at least for a while.
Do you want to? I was gonna say, do you want to not be associated with us for it? I mean, most of us already have a target on our backs anyway. It's like you and Star Eye who don't, or something.
No, I have a target on my back.
Oh, great. So it's Star Eye.
No, my target's from the world.
Oh, I guess Hina doesn't either, but Hina doesn't know what's going on half the time.
I will stand with you guys, no matter the decision.
That's rude. You didn't have to call it out like that.
It's okay. He'll get caught up one day. I mean, you already know more than I do.
I've been living in the present for 2 months. What do you mean?
Actually, no, it's been more than 2 months, but...
formal education. I forgot. Whoever decided it was okay for me to drink dragon's blood and not die. If we took the average IQ of everyone in this group, I heavily weigh us all down, and I know that.
Yep.
That didn't need a confirmation, Starry, but thank you for your contribution.
Celia's just like at the corner snickering.
I think you all talk a lot, but don't necessarily do a whole lot.
We're in the middle of
Are
a
we
weird period. We're gonna talk to my father, see if he can get us out of here.
If not, well, Celebrant, you're gonna need some nose plugs.
Are you ready to go, Drago?
Yes, I've been ready for a while.
I don't know,
don't
you've been working
carry a
so hard, I
whole
thought
lot.
I should ask. Everyone else ready to go?
Can we go tomorrow?
Lord.
Stareye, what is it?
I'm not going to be accompanying you guys to the library. I feel like I need to figure a few things out myself. For now at least, I don't know if I'll be back.
Let's hear her out, Celebrant. What's on your mind, Stareye?
Everything that's been going on with the Wild Daughter, I really need to look into it more. I need to inquire with others back home to see if they can help me figure out what's been going on. The last person who ever saw the Wild Daughter was Aggie. The Wild Daughter didn't speak to her. Aggie's the high priestess for here. And that was when she got chosen to be the high priestess. The Wild Daughter didn't interact with her at all. She didn't even look at her. She's come to wake me up to save Hina before. I don't know what's going on, and I need to figure it out. I need to get answers. I'm sorry.
Then you must go.
Don't apologize, Starry. We all have our path. And if yours is different for now, yours is different for now. But I do hope to see you again.
Hopefully. I don't know what else is gonna happen, so I didn't want to make a promise that I can't keep.
I understand.
Thank
Are
you.
you leaving soon?
I'll head out of the city when you guys get to leave.
Okay.
You're absolutely sure about this?
Yes, I need to. I need to figure
Alright.
out what's going on.
Good luck then.
Thank
Hopefully
you.
next time we meet, I'll have improved and things will be better.
Hopefully.
Now we're down to 2 of the original 5. Thought outlasting a Mel would be an achievement. I never even considered that Starry would want to leave.
Can't say I'm not saddened by it.
We're saying this as if she's not here.
No, I'm saying it to her. I'm sad. You've made me sad.
Curse you.
I mean,
Okay. Well,
I'm not faulting you. If that's what you feel you gotta do, then go for it. If you ever need our help, though, I'd like to think you have it. Zillia and Drago, I don't know what they're thinking, though. Drago, would you help Starry if she needed it?
I would help anyone who needed help.
I'm gonna go check in with my father and see what our next course of action is. For sure.
Alright.
She'll go back downstairs.
I'm gonna go shopping.
What? What are you shopping for?
I just want to pick up a couple treats or something.
Treats. Why would you
Yeah.
want treats.
I don't know, like cookies or something. I'm feeling peckish. Maybe I want something.
I suppose I can't stop you doing that.
Oh, right. That reminds me. Oh wait, Nero already left. Totally forgot to mention this because there was a lot of in between. But if we want to get a horse, our best bet is to go to the monastic village.
Monastic village?
Monastic village.
Isn't that in the wrong direction?
Yeah,
Hmm.
but it's either go a little further back into the land to get a horse to make it easier so Drago isn't pushing our cart forever. Or, summoning a horse for 10 minutes.
Hmm.
All right, I'm gonna go shopping. I'll see y'all in a bit. DJ?
I think it's really stupid. It's really
You're so
stupid that
quiet.
Speed... Oh, wait a minute! I'm an idiot! The casting time is 10 minutes! Hold on, I don't know. It doesn't say.
Which one is it? Fine Steed or
Wait, no,
Fantastic Steed?
it says Fine Steed. Casting time is 10 minutes. Duration is instantaneous. I'm so confused.
I believe
Well,
it
your
ac-
steed is... Oh, my god, my brain. That's so stupid. Like that's we have not heard anything from you since Nira left.
She was like, "Why do they keep cutting off my exposition? It's so rude. They keep interrupting me."
Well, we would have stopped talking if we knew you were talking.
If we had only known.
Some cookies, some sweet treats. Also, find Steed does not have an endpoint. It's when the Steed drops to 0 hit points, it disappears, leaving behind no physical form.
Oh, so then we're good. We're good
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, we can just.
Oh, okay. I
take
just
10
read the
minutes
spell wrong because
to
I don't
find a
like the way this is
horse.
worded at all. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. All right.
You
No, we gotta
summoned a
speak.
horse, let it carry us for 10 minutes, and then stabbed it to death, and then just summoned a new one.
Look. It's poorly
You're a
worded,
monster.
okay? It's so poorly worded. It's fine.
I found it in 2 seconds.
I'm reading the spell off of Foundry, Jason. It's so poorly worded. When I hit edit, it says casting time 10 minutes, range 30 feet, target any species, components verbal somatic, duration instantaneous. It looked like, on first glance, it lasted for 10 minutes.
That's why
It
I
is
only.
so poorly worded. I hate it. Anyway,
Yeah,
it's
it takes a
fine.
mystic
We have
cast, and
we
you
have
get
a
your
horse.
thing instantly after 10 minutes.
We
And then
have
the
a
horse
horse.
stays until it dies.
Good to know. We have a horse. Can Nira talk to her dad now?
That means we never needed the horse from the Shroud Guardians in the first place. Anyways.
This is why
Drago
we
never needed to push the cart. We just
exclusively-
let him.
Just spell wrong. Leave me alone. Not if you checked me. Leave me alone. Anyway,
This
DJ,
is why I exclusively
me.
read the sacred text.
save me.
Are we ready to let Fairy?
Oh my god, can you shut up? I love you. Shut up. Papa, how long is your business here? I have one concern that the group has, and then one concern that I have, if you could hear me out. So we need to get... No, it had nothing to do with that. We can talk about that if you want. Okay. So, the group matter. We need to leave because we're trying to clear Celebrin's name and we have some information we need to find at the Library of KO. One of the acolytes of the Syad said that someone with authority can just tell the Shroud Guardians to move. Do you have that kind of authority, and can you let us out? I feel bad asking her, though. Oh, God. Oh, God. Papa, I didn't want to ask her. Okay.
No. He certainly has a way with words.
I asked him if he would have the authority to just tell the Shroud Guardian to let us through without checking us. But he said if he doesn't, you would for sure. Yeah, like to leave. You don't have to repeat it. I'm not sure what possessed him for a second. If not the military, then I have no idea. This is what you do when you're bored? That's what I get it from. I don't know how aware you are of our situation. I honestly don't remember. It's been a long week. I feel like it's been a week. We have someone who... It would be really bad if they were noticed by the Shroud Guardians. I'm sorry, you cut out what? Yes. On my word. Sorry. Yeah, but I had to drag you out for it. I didn't do it, but you know what I mean. Okay. It'll probably be tomorrow, if that's okay. That's fine. I'll just grab his hand, like, I got you. I'll just hold my hand instead. Um, the other concern... It's about a couple weeks from now. Will you be around? Possibly? Well, if you're done sooner, can you make an exception and stay longer? It's been 11 years. Wait, say that again? I think I know what you said. No. No. I'm not arguing with you, I'm just saying no. No. Hey! Why do you want to sass me? This is important, though. Yes. I wouldn't have brought it up if I didn't. Thank you. If you're stuck here for it, let me know. We'll come back. If you're not, well. Oh, you're a grown ass man who can run away, but not a grown ass man who can heed my request. Hmm. What? What's rude? How is it rude? That makes even less sense. And if I'm rude, where do I get it from? You're so weird. You know what? Yeah. Okay. Pray for us. We're going to try and get the charges dropped. Hina's supposed to be really helpful with that, I guess, but we'll see. Hmm? What? No. So they want to put him in jail because he found information about a time before the dawning, or he found pieces of information missing that allude to a time before the dawning, but Hina is from before the dawning. So Hina count the proof point. I guess if you really want to make it crudely blunt and not at all like what actually happened, sure. That's exactly what happened. I will give you this look. I will do it again. Especially when we don't know who put them up in the first place. You had heresy charges? You brought it up! I hate you. I hate you. No, I don't, but you're annoying. Oh my god, I'm gonna hurt you. Yes, I'm going. Love you. Hey, Papa! Yeah. I will inform the rest of the group that Brenna will help us in the morning.
Yes. After my shopping for cookies, I want to go back to the Fake Keeper Temple to see Yulia. I'll go early evening because I don't mind waiting if I have to. Is the harp boy still there? Okay. I will wait until Yulia passes by to see if I can spend some time with my daughter. Yeah. My party's heading out tomorrow, so I figured, get one more chance to talk to my daughter before I head out. No worries. I don't mind waiting. Nah, I think I'm okay. While I have you, though, I do have one question. Is dating allowed in the temple? I think my daughter has a crush on someone. He didn't say no. Alright, no worries then. Was just curious is all. I've only been in... Okay. Does not fill me with confidence. I've only been a real dad for about a day and a half, and Alright. That's all. It was just idle curiosity. No qualms about me waiting out here for her then? I do have one more question, actually. What's the easiest instrument to pick up?
A recorder.
Don't you dare
Oh,
say recorder.
Jonathan.
No, that's fine. I get it all the time. Go for it. Learning.
Stop.
I mean, still the recorder.
Why so literal? Go ahead.
God. Well, something to consider. One of my party members, only one of them plays an instrument from what I know, but she doesn't really bring it out all that often. Might be fun to learn something while I'm out on the road before I see my daughter again. That's my girl. Oh. That's my girl? Hopefully. You want a cookie? No worries, figured I'd ask. Oh. Oh. I mean, they're not too hard to preserve. Maybe she'll save them for an important test. I don't know. Were you scared when you first became a dad? I just hope I do. Well, imagine you show up somewhere and just tell a random person, "Hi, I'm your dad." Doesn't really you know, it's weird. It's not a situation anyone's prepared for. Please tell me 30 minutes have gone by. Damn it. No, I'm not good at small talk. Beck just goes utterly silent. That's all it took. Wow. I should try shutting up more often. What? Yulia! I was hoping I could borrow you for a few minutes. My party's about to leave in the morning, so I wanted to see you one more time. He can join us if you want. I don't mind him being there. Is there a private spot we can go to talk? It's something important. Let's use it. Well, first things first. I joked about it this morning with you, but I did bring cookies if you guys wanted some. Little going away present. There's sugar, chocolate chip, and peanut butter. At least they called it peanut butter. I don't know what it is. Not the point. The point is, I don't know when I'm gonna be back again, and that hurts me a lot because I did want to spend more time with you. But I figured I should give you a proper explanation of what's been going on, since yesterday was pretty surface level, you know? One of the reasons my group came here was we met with the priestess of the Sky Queen to figure out what's been going wrong with me. And I'm gonna pull back to show the scales on my neck. They were, but I'm okay now. And even in both. Thankfully not. Maharani told me no, so. Oh, right. Maharani showed up yesterday and I got to talk to her. So the reason why I have these on my neck and okay, this is gonna be it's gonna be a little weird. There's one more family member I haven't introduced you to yet. You gotta promise me, the both of you have to promise me not to freak out, okay? All right. I'll take your silence as a yes, we will not freak out. Because these are not sores, they're scales. Dragon scales, to be specific. And I'm going to summon Gelhenna. This is my partner and my friend. Gelhenna, say hi.
This is your mother.
No, shut up. Stop.
You can resist. I'm sorry.
Desist. The dragon the size of, like, a Great Dane. Yeah, I knew this would be quite the shock, but this is the truth. Yep, and she's my friend. A good friend. Yes. The Maharani said that people who, again, this is going to sound weird, drink dragon's blood could acquire something similar to this. I happen to be one of those people. Probably. It's most likely my fault. I say fault. I mean, do you not like having magic? You like magic, right? Then yeah, this is probably the reason why. Well, she came after you. I acquired the dragon's blood while I was in the fighting pits. Uh, Mall prison. Look, I know that's a heavy bomb to drop on you, but I wanted to be honest with you. You're my family. No, she's docile. She's playful. Gehenna, this is Yulia. This is my daughter. Okay, I don't know. She's probably as shocked as the two of you. Gehenna, you good? I'm talking to her in Draconic now. All right, she's deciding to be lazy today. That's fine. We've been through a lot the last couple days. Part of the reason I wanted to bring this up was I've been on a weird adventure the last couple months, and part of that revolves around a lot of things I can't tell you right now, but it does involve most likely saving the world, as cheesy and cliche as that sounds. It's been life-changing, it's been eventful, but there's that call, that pull of fate leading me somewhere. And that's why I'm not going to be able to see you again, even though I desperately want to. Well, I know that. The road ahead. Told you she's docile. She's a good girl. My journey is dangerous, and there's so much I want to tell you, but I can't. But I'm apprehensive about leaving because I don't want to lose you again. I don't want this to be the last time I see my girl, you know? I know I just dropped in and out of nowhere and said, "Hi, I'm your dad," and it's weird as hell, but you're my only family left. And I don't I don't want to leave without saying anything, without you knowing what's going on with me. I want to be a good dad. I don't know how to do that, but I'm trying. You know? Is there anything you want to tell me? Yeah. I know, but it's I don't know. It just didn't seem right not telling you. Yeah, I mean, they've met a couple. Yeah, they were on Mukatara. I mean, they were still. Yeah, that's where my party just came from. He gets it. There's also that giant sea serpent in the ocean that we fought. I don't know if that's really related, but giant serpentine. There was also the weird. I don't remember what they're called, but they were in the Zoglia wastelands. Those things were terrifying. I'm fine, actually. Of course. I might be able to send more gifts along the way, maybe a trinket or two. No, I won't. I won't do that. Just occasional trinket, weird find, maybe a magic item. All right. I probably shouldn't keep my party waiting too much longer. We still gotta plan out what we're doing in the morning, so it was nice to meet you finally. Would it would it be too much to ask if I could hug my daughter? No worries. I get it. Alright. It's time to go, Gilhenna. I know you don't want to, but I'll let you out again soon, alright? I'm gonna summon her back in. Have a good night, y'all. Beck's gonna stay outside the Temple of the Ice Father. Like, he's not gonna go in immediately, but I'm definitely gonna stay outside and I'm gonna cry a little bit. Or at least be sulking.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing this for us. Yeah. And summons a steed that doesn't disappear. Ah. Makes sense. Makes sense. Thank you. Thank you. Should we stop?
Huh? What?
Jolita's right there. Should we stop?
I have no strong feelings.
What does everyone else think then? Oh wait, that means Star Eye's not here. I'm sad. Anyway, sorry. Oh, I thought she had. Oh, just
No,
exited.
leaving, like basically parting ways.
Oh, I was under the impression she was leaving like later. I don't know, whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay, she's still there. Cool.
I mean, I don't mind talking to her.
I will remain neutral with her so long as she doesn't involve my daughter in anything.
Well, if you don't bring your daughter up,
She was waiting for us.
She's expecting us.
No.
No.
Why did you leave? Hmm. There's more to the city than her temple, but okay. Fair enough. Sorry. Anyway, the Library of KO is our next destination.
because I'll be departing from the group.
Yes, it is. Thank you for bringing it back up.
She didn't bring it up, Beck. It's her decision. If she feels she must go somewhere else, then that's the path she must pursue. We'll meet again. I'm sure of it.
Back home to Aphrodite. At least that's. I don't really have much in the ways of options. Thank you. I feel like this is something I need to do.
Mm.
I'll miss you guys. I guess you'll just have to go for me and let me know how they are when I come back.
When I come back, do you hear that? Hey, you take care, okay?
Mm-hmm. I'll do my best.
What secret?
I will do my best.
Oh my god. I can't get over that. It's so funny.
Yep.
Oh.
Well, this is it. Be safe, squirrel.
What's awkward?
Why'd you get off here then? You could have parted at the crossroads, though. You, where
She turns into a squirrel, just runs away.
runs into the wilderness.
Oh, how star-eye of her.
To be fair, if she transforms into a horse, because she's not pulling a cart, she can probably move faster than the party can.
Oh, absolutely. Just starts dashing.
She's like, fine, that's what I'm doing. I can't let this be awkward.
All right, guys. See you next time. Yeah, later, man. Why are we walking the same direction? I live this way. I live this way.
Honestly, my intention was for her to turn into a war horse and start making her way back. Because she has
Yeah.
questions and she needs to get them answered. Yep.
Squirrel. I'm just kidding. Squirrel turns into a horse and runs off. Sorry.
Hmm. She looks as. I'm trying to think of what her words would be.
I've always hated all of you. Just kidding.
She looks to Hina, first. It's like, well, I haven't known you long. I do enjoy your company. And hopefully you'll continue to adjust things down. I hope you get to see your dad again. She looks to Drago. I really haven't known you long, but you seem nice.
Thank you.
Like, straight up. You're
Yeah,
nice.
like-
I like you.
Ow.
Thumbs up. Straight up.
I literally knocked my headset off while trying to look up.
That's funny.
Gonna give yourself whiplash by looking up so fast.
Like she's definitely having to like step back some to like talk to Drago. I mean, she has to look up no matter who she's talking to, but Drago, it's like really craning her neck. But yeah, you seem cool. Celebrant, please don't get yourself killed.
I will do my best.
Thank you. Also, good luck getting stronger, or at least to her dad's standards.
It's not gonna happen, but thank you.
I know. But on a more serious note, I do hope that you can show the strength that you do have, and show that it is good enough. Instead of you trying to live up to expectations that are not possible.
Yeah.
Beck, I am still mad at you.
Fair enough.
Please don't go drinking any more dragon's blood. We don't need to test what happens when you drink it twice.
I hadn't considered it. I'll give you the next vial, I guess. Was that not what you were insisting upon? I thought you wanted to drink your own so you could turn into a dragon.
No. I can turn into a lot of other animals.
But dragon.
No.
Okay.
I'll just go turn into an elemental or something.
Celebrant, you want to drink dragon's blood?
No.
Oh my god, can we move on?
Trying to think.
I can pull up the list of everybody again, see who we're
I
missing.
think it's just
Zelia and
Zelia
Nira.
Nira.
Almost said Hina. Nope.
Celia, I really don't know that much about you still, even though you've been in the party around about the same amount of time of Hina, but good luck! I'm not responding to myself. Then I'm gonna look to Nira. You got this. You have people to support you, and even though I'm not going to be here, if you need to ever say anything to me, just poke Celebrant to reach out to me, okay?
Will do. Good luck, Starry.
Thanks. I probably should get going. So, with that, she is going to go ahead and transform into a horse and make her way off.
All right. So you head out. And you all kind of watch as this horse runs into the distance. And Jelita just kind of watches before she's like, I hate to be that person. But it looks like a spot just opened up.
We can revoke your wagon privileges at any moment.
Why
Just
do you
throwing
want
that
to
out
travel
there.
with us anyway?
I feel like our missions align.
Our mission for
How?
what?
Align?
How?
I want to stop the Fate Keeper. You need to get her off of your back. Dropping the charges.
Okay, there was a big cutoff, so I just heard, right? Like, I want to like be against her, and you guys want to get her off, and I was like, what?
Boy, that
Because then it-
escalated quickly.
Because then it cut off, and I was like,
And suddenly Hina is cursing again.
what a time to cut off the statement.
Whoa,
her off
guys,
your backs.
Celebrant. I didn't know you wanted to get off a god.
Oh,
Look at you aiming high.
This is both of them. I can't pick a light color. This is both of them.
Well,
Well, that didn't happen. So off the
I know, but if it did, Hina for the god's sake and Nira for celebrants. Just like, what the hell?
I'm not dignifying that with a response. We're going back to the actual game now.
All right, let's go.
So you just want to join us because you hate the Fate Keeper. Is that what it all boils down to?
Sounds like what it boils down to.
I guess if you really boil it all down, then yes. But also, you seem like a very capable group of individuals.
When we want to be. Main question is, what do you have to offer?
Well, I can replace the magic user you just lost.
I meant in regards to Celebrin and his deal with everything. What do you intend to do to help us with that?
Well, getting one more person off of her shit list would be furthering my mission.
Okay, you still haven't answered my question. How would you go about it?
By assisting you in your attempts to get the charges off of him?
We already know what we're doing to get the charges dropped.
And I would assist. That's
I don't know how you plan on assisting.
in whatever way the magic user would have. Just tagging along, I guess.
All right, get on the cart. Any objections?
Not yet.
So let's take that as a no.
For now.
All right.
You know, you guys were a lot friendlier before you went into the city.
It's been a rough 2 days. Are you getting on?
Yes.
I switched the light early.
She gets on
Great.
the cart.
To the library then.
With that, the Red Wardens head off.
Your audio is cutting in and out, by the way.
I hate that. You guys head off to the library, unsure of what's ahead. But one thing is for certain. It's gonna be big. And that is where we will end tonight's session.